Canto 21, Fifth Bolgia, Barraters, the evil claws, parley with the demons, strange signal. Thus we went from bridge to bridge, speaking of other things my comedy does not record, and we were at the summit when we stood still to see the next cleft of Malabolgia and the next vein weeping, and I saw it to be wondrously dark. As in the Venetians' arsenal in winter, the tenacious pitch boils to recalk their worn ships, for they cannot sail. Instead, this man works on a new ship, that one plugs the ribs of a craft that has made many voyages, this one repairs at the prow, this one at the stern, another makes oars, another twists shrouds, another patches foresail and mainsail. So, he did not by fire but by God's art, a thick pitch boiled there that clung to the banks on every side. I saw it, but in it I saw nothing but the bubbles that the boiling brought up, and the pitch all swelling out and subsiding deflated. While I was gazing fixedly down at it, my leader, saying, look out, drew me from where I was standing. Then I turned, like one eager to see what he must escape, whom sudden fear robs of vigor, and though he looks, does not delay departure. And I saw behind us a black devil running along the ridge. Ah, how fierce he looked, and how cruel his bearing seemed to me with his opened wings, so light on his feet. His shoulder, which was sharp and high, was loaded down with the sinner's two hips, and he held hooked with his claw the sinews of both feet. From our bridge he said, O evil claws, here is one of the elders of Santa Zita. Put him under. I am going back for more to that city, which is well supplied with them. Every one is a grafter there, except Bonturo. For money there they turn no into yes. He threw him down and turned on the stony ridge, and never was a mastiff loosed with more haste to pursue a thief. The sinner plunged and came back to the surface bottom up, but the demons hidden beneath the bridge cried, Here we don't show the holy face. Here the swimming is different than in the Circio. So, if you don't want to feel our grapples, don't protrude above the pitch. After they made him feel the teeth of 100 prongs, they said, Down here you have to dance covered up, and if you can, grab secretly. Not otherwise do cooks have their servants push down with hooks the meat cooking in a broth, so that it may not float. My good master said to me, So it may not appear that you are here, squat down behind a projecting rock to hide, and no matter what harm they offer me, do not you be afraid, for I have foreseen everything. I have already been present at these deals. Then he passed beyond the bridgehead, and as he reached the 6th bank, he needed to have a confident brow. With the fury and tempestuous noise of dogs coming out at a poor man, who stops and begs from where he stands, so they came forth from under the bridge, and pointed all their grappling hooks toward him. But he cried, Let none of you think to harm. Before your hooks seize me, let one of you come forward to hear me, and then you may take counsel to grapple hook me. All cried, Let Evil Tail go. And one stepped forth while the other stood still, and came to Virgil, saying, What good will it do him? Do you think, Evil Tail, that you see me here? Said my master, once already safe from all your tricks, without God's will and favorable fate. Allow us to walk on, for it is willed in heaven that I guide someone on this savage journey. Then his pride fell so that he let his hook droop to his feet, and he said to the others, Now he mustn't be gored. And my leader to me, O you, sitting among the rocks of the bridge all a squat, you can return to me safely now. Therefore I moved and went to him swiftly, and the devils all started forward, so that I was afraid they would not keep the pact. Thus once I saw the foot soldiers' fear, coming out of Caprona under safe conduct, seeing themselves among so many enemies. I drew close to my leader with all my person, and I did not turn my eyes from their expression, which was not good. They pointed their prongs, and, Want me to nudge him? One said to the other, On the rump? And they replied, Yes, give it to him in the notch. But that demon who was parleying with my leader turned swiftly about, saying, Down, down, Tanglehead. Then he said to us, Further along this ridge you cannot go, for the 6th arch lies all shattered at the bottom. But if you still wish to go forward, walk along this bank. Nearby is another ridge that makes a path. Yesterday, 5 hours later than now, 1,266 years were completed since the way was broken here. I am sending some of these in that direction to see if anyone is airing himself. Go with them. They will not be troublesome. Come forward, Harlequin, Trample Frost, he began to say, and you, evil dog, and Curly Beard, command the squad. Love Notch, come here, and Little Big Dragon, Big Pig with his tusks, and Scratching Dog, and Butterfly, and Crazy Ruby Face, inspect the boiling bird lime. Let these be safe until the next ridge that goes undamaged over the pits. Oh me, master, what do I see? I said. Ah, let us go alone, without escort, if you know the way. I don't ask it for myself. If you are as alert as usual, don't you see how they are grinding their teeth and how their eyebrows threaten treachery? And he to me. I would not have you fear. Let them snarl as much as they please. They are doing that for the sufferers in the stew. They made left face on the bank, but first each had bit his tongue toward their leader, as a salute, and he of his ass had made a trumpet.